Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Buy Forward. I'm genuinely surprised to see Meta finally putting out a reputable AI model again. It finally feels like they're making a serious comeback in the AI race, because today they released Muse Spark 1.2 alongside Muse Code, which is currently in beta. This is already their third major model release in just a few months, and it's honestly looking pretty solid. What makes this launch interesting is that Meta didn't just drop a model, they paired it with its own terminal coding agent called Muse Code. Together, they're designed to handle complex software engineering tasks across massive code bases. Muse Code can plan changes, write the code, validate the results, and even coordinate multiple persistent subagents to solve difficult problems faster, more accurately, and with far less human intervention. And just like that, Meta is back in the agentic coding conversation. Now, if you're already finding this useful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next drop. Benchmark-wise, Meta's own charts put Muse Spark 1.2 inside Muse Code at 82.9% on Terminal Bench 2.1. That puts it right behind Claude Opus 5 with Claude Code at 86.7 and ahead of GPT 5.6 Terra in Codex. On their internal coding bench and deep SWE, it trails Claude a bit more, but overall it's sitting in a very competitive second place range. The craziest part isn't even the ranking though, it's the value. This leads me straight to pricing. The standard rate is $1.25 per million input tokens and $4.25 per million output tokens, and it comes with a 1 million token context window, which is really solid. But then you'll notice there's another model slug that looks almost the same, the contributor version. If you opt into data collection so Meta can use your prompts, docs, and repos to further train their models, you can run Spark 1.2 at a ridiculous 10 cents per million input and 20 cents per million output. That is up to 20 plus times cheaper on output for a daily driver on most coding tasks. That pricing is honestly crazy. If you like this kind of straight breakdown, smash the like button so YouTube actually pushes it to more people who care about AI coding tools. Now, since these meta models are multimodal, Muse Spark 1.2 actually excels at visual coding. In the official demo, the user uploaded an MP4 fly-through video of a home directly into the terminal. Muse Code analyzed the video, understood the property layout and visual style, and then built a full polished, visually rich website with complete booking functionality, all from that single video. It even handled scroll triggers and different components. That is a pretty cool end-to-end multimodal example, okay? So how do you actually get started with this thing? Muse Code is a pure CLI agent. There's no fancy desktop app. It only runs in the terminal on Mac OS or Linux. You install it with one single command, curl-fssl space https://dev.meta.ai/install.sh pipe bash. Once it's installed, you just type Muse and it walks you through the Meta login and billing. You're in beta right now, so expect a few rough edges, but the one-line install actually works. After that, you can point it at any repo and start giving it real tasks. It keeps persistent background agents alive. The whole session can fan out subagents into isolated work trees so they don't collide, and it logs every single action locally. If it crashes after hours of work, it can resume exactly where it left off. That restart safe log is legitimately one of the better design decisions in this launch. When it comes to front-end generation, we noticed it has improved quite a bit from Muse Spark 1.1. The scroll trigger animations and overall design taste are cleaner. It's still not the absolute best design model out there. You can still catch some clunky patterns and a bit of that same GPT style panel look across generations, but if you describe the packages, the visual direction, and the specific interactions in detail, it does a pretty decent job. It's clearly better than the previous version. I'm not saying this is suddenly the top coding agent. Claude Code is still leading on the numbers Meta themselves published, but the combination of competitive performance, aggressive pricing, especially the contributor tier, and a thoughtfully designed terminal harness with real multi-agent support is enough to make this worth trying. That's about it for today's video on Meta's new Muse Spark 1.2 and Muse Code. This was a genuinely solid incremental update, especially on the coding side. Huge props to the Meta team for shipping something that actually belongs in the conversation. Lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and check out some of the previous ones so you stay up to date with the latest AI news. With that thought, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys really shortly.